All right. Hello. I'm going to wait for everyone to get on here. Great to see some of you joining me. We've got Ty and Victoria and Tracy and Natalie. Hello, everybody. So as we let everybody register and get on and joining us live, hello. I'll introduce myself. My name is Jenna. Really quick, by trade, I am a chiropractor. I knew since the age of 6 that I wanted to become a chiropractor. Ty, you say hello. So as you check in, I would love to hear what you do. Who are you and what do you do? Introduce yourself, chat in the inbox there. Let me know who you are and whether you're in full-time business or you have a passion project. Let us know just a little bit about you. So in 2015, I had built the practice of my dreams. I knew since I was 6 that I wanted to become a chiropractor. And I had everything that I ever thought I ever wanted, but I was miserable. Can anyone relate to that? I was miserable in practice. And I knew that there was something else out there for me. I felt like a robot. I was adjusting spines all day. I was busy. I was making really good money, but I wasn't using my gifts or my talents, and I just wasn't happy. So I reinvented my life, reinvented my business, and now I am a full-time coach where I build the Authentic and Thriving Academy, where I help female entrepreneurs design the life and business that sets them apart so that they can serve the world their way, serve the world your way with passion, purpose, and profit. So that's what I do. And the training that I'm going to lead you through is actually a training that I've done. Kelly's joining us. Hey, Kelly, everyone's introducing themselves. The training that I'm doing today is the same training that I've taken my coaching clients through. So I'm literally not just like going to give you advice and not give you everything that you need. I want to give you all the tools that you need to support you in launching your own profitable membership site before you even do the work. And here's the thing that I want to share with you real quick. I want to hear Natalie's message. Natalie, you're from Cleveland and you are trained as an attorney transitioning to life path coach. Awesome. Yes, I can understand being a professional, right? The attorney or the chiropractor, the doctor, and wanting to transition. That is really hard because it's not something that a lot of people think you would be successful in, or like wonder, why are you going from this profession that you spent years and years becoming certified in, and now you want to transition to do what? So yeah, I hear you there, Natalie. Wonderful for transitioning. I know that it's probably a lot of work. Here's the thing is, no matter what business you have, I want you to remember that it's your business and you can do whatever you want. So Kelly is actually the reason, and I'm so glad she's here. She's the reason I'm doing this training because her and I are in a similar Facebook group, The Doer's Way. And we have the same coaching program, and you know, everyone always shows, do this strategy and do this strategy, and here's how you create your membership site and follow this formula. What I have learned in trying to create an online business after the last 4 years, and this is why I have the Authentic and Thriving Academy, is you need to build the business your way. You need to build the business the way that works for you. And so a lot of people say, like, go build a membership site and add people to it. Well, here's the thing is, I have found the most success in doing things that just naturally worked for me. I like to do easy first and then make it hard or make it more complicated. Not because you want to make it hard, but you want to scale it, and you want to be able to grow it, and you want to automate it. Well, at the beginning, you don't have to do those things. And so I had a lot of success and really just organically. And today's training organic, right? I found people that had a need. I have never had success in advertising on Facebook. I've never had to spend, well, I've tried spending money on Facebook ads, but they never work. My success has come from organic relationships. Everyone here has gotten an organic message from me to say, hey, I'm curious about this training. So I'm glad you're here. I want to encourage you to also see how can you organically grow your business too. So maybe you're wanting to launch a membership site. Maybe you're wanting to sell your e-course. Maybe you're wanting to just get some more people under your wing and train them. And here's the thing, you don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't have to make it harder than it needs to be. I'm going to give you step by step what I did to launch my first membership, launch my first, membership program without ever creating content, without having a ClickFunnels membership site. And so you can do that too. We have another guest, Tracy here. Tracy, you're a social worker and a health and nutrition coach. And you've been in business full-time. You've been building it for about 12 months, but only a few months full-time. Awesome. Your main focus is to support parents of the LGBT and people who are struggling to help them reconnect with their child and understand them better. Awesome. I love it. Thank you for sharing. So hopefully this training today helps you work smarter, not harder. That is one of my favorite philosophies, and I think our coach in the Doer's Way, Grace, she's pretty passionate about that too. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I'm gonna take you through the same training that I did. Oh, and by the way, I have a gift for everybody here. So what I'm sharing with you today, I actually have in an ebook formula. Wait, I have it in a can't do two things at once. I have it in an ebook format as well. So everything I'm going to share with you, I've put it together in an ebook. So if you are here, you've registered, I'm going to send you that ebook as a free gift for joining me. And I do have an invitation for you to join me. I'll share that at the end. So if you stick around, I'll share an invitation for you to get thousands of dollars of of all the stuff that I've created over the last 18 months in building and growing the Authentic and Thriving in Academy. I'll share how you can get that for either low cost or no cost. I have two options. So stick around and I'll share that at the end. But really you can make, now this is a training that I shared with the members of my academy who have never been in business via Facebook, if that makes sense. They've never made money on Facebook. They're brand new to online business. So whether you're new or you're just getting started or you're on a roll, here are just some thoughts that you can consider. 30 days. How would you like to have your first profitable membership site in 30 days? So the reason I talk about it being a challenge is because I believe the secret to selling things online is to first give value. And there's no better way in giving value online, in my experience, than running a challenge. You run a free challenge and you profit when it's over. So what you will do, and I'll talk about this, is if you want to sell a membership site, run people through a challenge first, because running them through a challenge, you're helping them create a mini transformation. You're helping them see how amazing you are at the work that you do. Then at the end, you can really sell them into anything. You can sell them on your course. You can sell them on your membership site. You can sell them to your event. You can sell them to whatever. So many of you are here because you wanted to learn how to sell your membership course, right? Your membership program. You can sell them into anything when you're done with this challenge. Run a challenge with them. Show them that you can help them experience a mini transformation. But it's a teaser. It's only one little step into all of the amazing things that you can help these people with, right? You are here to help people. Help them first, then they will invest in you to help them the next step and then the next step. So in 30 days, you can create a challenge. You run a free challenge and you profit when it's over by encouraging them to take those next steps with you. And I'll share with you how to do that. All right, hope you guys are liking this so far. So this is the same PowerPoint that I did with my coaching community. First of all, you're going to, I'm going to give you an overview of what to expect when you create, launch, and profit from your first challenge. So consider this. Many of you, or many of the students, and I don't know about you yet, but there's an old way of marketing and then there's the new way. So maybe if you're maybe if you've been in face-to-face business and you, let's say you, first thing that comes to mind is you're an essential oil rep, because I was an essential oil rep forever. I was with doTERRA, and it seemed like every 2 weeks I was trying to plan a party at my office. I was trying to organize a class. I'd have, 10 people RSVP and 5 people showed up. And it was exhausting because I was doing all this hard work, constantly planning these events, right? Hoping and praying that people would come. And then, I'd have to do it all over again when it was over. This is the old way of marketing. The new way is when you can focus on one thing and you send all of your prospects to one virtual event, right? Where you get to share your knowledge and your wisdom without ever having to leave your home. This is when you turn your interested prospects into paying customers. And then you just plug and play next time. Like right now, I'm recording this training. So next time, if I want to, I can just send someone the recording. I don't have to recreate the same information over and over. You can do that too. This is about working smarter, not harder. So you want to tease your prospects. You want to give them value. You want to give your audience value. And the people, so when you give them value, they're going to get results, they're going to have fun, and they're going to get a chance to know, like, and trust you before you ever have made that offer to them. So the value for you in doing this is that you get a chance to shine. You get a chance to be all of who you are, and you get to save that time, energy, and money that goes behind creating all of these events and trying to get your name out there and trying to run Facebook ads. Like, just open a Facebook group. Send people to the Facebook group and then naturally start attracting your dream clients. And then you just rinse and repeat. So here's what's possible if you do it this way. If you build an eager audience overnight, you showcase your brilliance, you showcase how amazing you are, you create an irresistible offer through, like once you do the free program, right, you're going to send them to your irresistible offer they're not going to be able to say no to. It's going to be so amazing. And you'll see, I actually have an irresistible offer for you at the end of this as well. By doing this, by sending people to your group and shining your light and showing them what's possible if they work with you, you're going to skyrocket your earning potential in just one weekend. If you run this challenge, I'll show you how easy it can be. Well, okay, it's easy, but it won't be easy, okay? This isn't for everybody. Not everybody can do this. You have to be willing to work smart. If you can follow directions, this program is for you. If you're willing to do your best, this program and plan is for you. You have everything to gain, nothing to lose. So if you're ready, let's dive in. I'm going to give you the 10,000 foot overview of what to do if you're wanting to create this challenge. Get this group of people to know, like, and trust you, so that you can sell your course at the end, or your membership site, or your live event ticket, whatever you want to sell them, right? You sell it to them at the end of the challenge. So big picture, by understanding the new way of marketing and really leveraging this new way, the internet has been so helpful in helping us entrepreneurs work smarter and not harder. So once you identify what your number one focus is, what you would help someone, like the mini transformation that you would help them in your challenge, then you're going to identify your genius, right? Many of you, if you've been in the online world, you're probably already doing this. If not, this is what I can help you with. You're going to identify your target market and the one problem you're solving through your challenge. If you know how to do that, you only have to be one step ahead of your participants. You don't have to have that whole course or the whole membership site planned out. You just have to be one step ahead of them. But you don't want to skip ahead. So this is what I really wanted to train my clients on, is sometimes the whole do not skip ahead. Sometimes we feel like we have to have it all figured out, or it has to be perfect, or it has to be like professional. Today is not professional, as you can tell. I'm winging this today because I've already done it before. And I also wanted you to feel like who I am in real time. I didn't want to be a scripted person. I didn't want to be, what else? I wanted you to see who I really am and approachable. So you get to be just normal too. You get to be just you, and you only have to have it figured out just a little bit more than the people you are here to serve. So you don't have to know everything. Module 2 is when you will build and create your challenge. So I help you, and maybe many of you are already here, which is great. You figured out what your genius is. You've combined your passions and your purpose. They've all aligned to create this amazing foundation to what you'll teach, right? So then you create a challenge name and your title. And again, I have all of this on my ebook that I'll give to you as well. So you can take notes. I'm probably talking really fast. Yeah, you'll have that ebook for you. So you're going to decide on your timeline. So you're going to map out like, okay, what can I accomplish in 30 days? And you'll have it all figured out. I'll show you how to simply, if you've used Canva before, you're going to design your logo. You're going to create your Facebook group, teach you how to do your settings, and then you'll just, make sure you have all the preparation. So you go live, right? You're going to do the promotion for your challenge. I show you how to do social media marketing. Many of you, if you're already in the online space, you're going to know how to do all of this. If you're new to it or you need some help, this is where you want to really pay attention to the offer that I have for you. So these are the steps that you take. You do your social media marketing. You make your personal invitations, come join my challenge. You partner with the right people. You create a contest. You create a challenge contest. You get some excitement going. And then you figure out, okay, what am I going to teach, right? I don't tell anyone, figure out what you're going to teach and then start marketing, right? Those ideas will come to you once you start getting that excitement. I also do a mindset training to help you stay the course, because a lot of times as we step up and try to run these bigger things, we can sabotage our own success by saying, oh, I'm not good enough, or I'm not ready. I literally take you step by step through this course. Like, this is the course I've created to help you launch that challenge, stay the course, right? Be successful, and ultimately get your first paying clients or your next paying clients. Module 4 in this course is all about the launch. So the launch is when you have to really invest yourself and say, okay, I'm gonna take this whole week. So I have 2 step kids, and they're with us 1 week, and then they go to their moms the next week. And so when I was going to run my challenge, I was like, okay, I need to have the most simple week possible. I'm not going, because this challenge is going to take a lot out of you. So I made sure that I didn't run and schedule my challenge for the week that my stepkids were here, because that's just an extra layer of complexity on my week. And I said, I need the most freedom I can possibly have the week of the challenge, because it's going to take a lot out of me. You will have to be the teacher. You have to have that mindset of, I'm the leader here, and I teach a whole module step on this okay, I'm going to step up and be the leader for these people. You have to be willing to do that. And sometimes it's just reminding yourself that you're capable of this. You're going to have some daily prep and some daily creation. I ran a 5-day challenge. It was the Clear and Confident Challenge. If you want access to that, I can give that to you as well. You're going to provide daily value in your challenge. You're going to go really deep as you possibly can. You're going to build up to the offer that you have at the end. I also do a training. I wish I had time to train you in all of this, but I'm really giving you the skeleton. So if you are if you've been in the online space, then you can take all of these bullet points and you would know what to do for them. If you're new to the online space, then you might benefit from the course because I do an in-depth training on every single step that I'm giving you. You want to create an irresistible offer so that when you're running people through the challenge and then at the end you say, okay, now I want to invite you to come join me, you have that irresistible offer. They already know, like, and trust you, and they're ready to take that next step, and they would be crazy not to invest in you because of the irresistible offer that you created. And that is, right? That is coming into your membership program, coming into your, getting into your e-course, registering for a ticket for your live event, whatever you want to sell, whatever it is, you don't even have to have it created yet. You're going to show the value and why they would want to take it. They don't care if it's created. Basically is the point of what I wanted to share. Nobody cares if you have it created or not. They just want to know that you can help them. So after the launch, like after you're going through and you make that offer, your work is not done. There's a post-launch program that you want to follow. So now you're taking these people to the next level. Now what do you do? Like, they said yes, they've paid you. Now what do you do, right? I talk about the price options, how you could have good, better, and best investment levels of, okay, invest at this level and you'll get this, invest in this level and you'll get even more. I even talk about how, like, the women that I've been working with have never had any experience in the online world. And so to them, to create a funnel and run a challenge, like, that was way too much for someone to take on in their first month of being in this online space. So I even talk about how to accept payments even before you even create that funnel or that automation, right? How can you still take payments? And really the simple answer is PayPal. PayPal's super simple. Just say, okay, PayPal me. That's really the simplest answer. If you don't have that funnel yet, PayPal invoice, have them PayPal you by giving them their link. You don't have to have a membership funnel or a membership site. You can do all of those things later, right? You just want to get them into getting a transformation, whether you do that through a Facebook group or Zoom calls or email. You can give them all the content for your course as you create it, but you don't have to have a membership site created. And this is what I did with the women who went through this entire training with me, is I did it in a Facebook group. I did the entire training in a Facebook group just a couple months ago, all modules. And then what I did is, now I have all the modules created. Now I'm putting it in a membership site for the new people who are coming in and saying, yes, I want this entire course. I want you to lead me through it. I want to follow your systems. I want the workbooks that go along with it. I need your help. I need you to hold my hand. I need you to show me exactly what to do step by step. It's now in a membership site. But I created it in a Facebook group first, and you can do the same thing. You don't need a membership site just to get started, okay? You are going to have a sales presentation in your launch. You are going to do that at the end, and I'm going to show you how to convert. So maybe you already know, like, the right words to use. Maybe you already know the language. Maybe you already know how to do all of that. Great. Just take my steps and go do it. If you're not quite sure how you actually convert your 100 fans into 10 new customers, I'd love to show you behind the scenes of doing that as well. You're going to have an onboarding process. So if you have figured out, what I did in online business when I first got started is I just grabbed every free thing I could do, and I finally converted it into, like, my own way of doing things. But if you'd like a simple onboarding process, that's included in this course as well. Maybe you already know exactly what you would do, and that's great. I have another bonus training on how to think bigger in business. So, this was my struggle as a chiropractor, is and I still practice 10, 15 hours a week. But I feel like if I looked back at the way that I used to run my business, I just was in this mindset of I need to get more new patients in. But more new patients meant more work for me, right? Every new patient took an hour of my time. Every follow-up visit took 15 hours of my time. So as I was trying to grow my business and grow the number of people I saw, I was actually growing more work for me. That's very small level thinking in business. Yes, you want customers, but what if you could create a business that as you got new people in, it didn't take you more work? So that's actually what I teach in the academy as well, is how to think bigger, how to build your business so that if you had 100 new people sign up for you, it still takes the same amount of work. Like 2 people and 100 people takes the same amount of work for you. Who would like that? Who would like that? So those are one of the things that I teach in the academy as well. How to get these new people into your program, into your matrix, into your coaching community. And for every new person that comes in to your to get help by you, you're not trading your time for money. Now, you might want to do that at first just to get some experience, get some testimonies, right? Trade your time one-on-one with someone. But what if you could have that course that sold itself? So you create the course, and then new people come in and they're getting an amazing transformation from you because of all the material you created, but you don't have to trade your time for money. You've already created it. So that's how that's just like the introductory level on thinking bigger in your business. So I do a whole in-depth training on that. All right. And then finally, module 6 of the course is the rinse and repeat. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the bigger business, right? Once you do the trainings and you get people into the system, now you're ready to automate it. Now you're ready. Now you're ready to turn it into a course and put it in that evergreen cycle. You could have already led them through your transformation without ever having to do that. But now you get to reuse the content. And that's what I'm doing here with you today. I'm rinsing and repeating all the stuff that I've already done. And it's not taking very much work. I literally, 5 minutes before this call started, I was at Starbucks with my husband, just relaxing because I wasn't stressed about presenting this to you because I've already done the work. So, rinse and repeat. You're going to learn how to follow up. Like, now, maybe you already know how to do that. Great. These are the steps you would take in the rinse and repeat. You're going to do follow-ups, right? You're going to do that, like, the start date of, okay, this is when the program starts. These are the expectations. You want to take people that you've already worked with to get that social proof, and you want to leverage those testimonies, whether it's from the people that are finishing the course with you in the Facebook group that you've already created, or if it's people that you worked with before and you want to sell them on your course, right? What's the social proof that what you do is any good? It was really amazing. As I was making the sales page for my academy, I was capturing all these testimonies that I've got over the last 18 months of working with people either one-on-one or in group settings or running them through my Facebook groups or my challenges. I couldn't believe how many testimonies that I've had over the last 18 months. You want to keep track of all of those because that's the proof of how amazing you are. Remember, we talked about in module 1 and 2, we want to showcase your brilliance. We want to extract your genius. If you're not quite sure what your genius is, go back to all the people you've helped, ask them to write that testimony or capture their testimony, see what are the words that they're using when they're talking about how awesome you are. Those are the testimonies you want to leverage to show people, hey, this is the work that I can do. And this is really when you start to work with your dream clients. The first time you run the Facebook challenge, the Facebook group, and then you lead them into the next step with you, again, whether that's your membership site, your e-course, tickets to your live event, things aren't going to go perfectly. And that's when you course correct so that you can do it better next time. Sometimes, and I've had this happen with some women, is the first time you do this, right, you don't get the results you're looking for. You're still kind of figuring out your voice and you're figuring out your message. Sometimes you're not really happy with what happened, the results that you got. And that has happened to me plenty of times. I remember doing trainings like this where nobody showed up. Oh my gosh. But as long as you're willing to always be moving forward, and I feel like I can write an entire book on this very theme. This is the only reason why I have an online business now. This is the only reason why I'm here today. This is the only reason you're here today, is because I was always willing to move forward. Oh, that didn't work. How can I do it better next time? As long as you have this mentality and this mindset, I promise, just give it enough time and eventually you're going to get results that just blow your mind. You're going to get results that just make you jump for joy. And that is possible. And so this is how I do a training too, of how to consistently attract clients, right? Always be moving forward, carry that into always be attracting your clients at whatever level. If you're familiar with the value ladder, right? You could have $7 programs or $39 programs or $149 a month programs or $5,000 ticket items. With working with me, I show you how to consistently attract clients at any level, right? Any level, because you're going to have content at those different levels. Hopefully you're getting those high ticket clients, right? So that in and of itself are the steps that you would take. If I never work with you again, those are the steps. That's the skeleton of how to build a course without needing to have a course built. Like, you get to take people through your course even before you have that membership site created. So remember, you don't have to skip ahead. You just follow those steps and it works every single time. And you only need to do one step at a time so you don't get overwhelmed. So if you would like to follow my lead, now this is an old slide, because again, this is the same slide deck that I'm using that I shared with the coaching clients. I was telling them, follow my challenge, right? I was leading a challenge at the same time I was taking them through this course. So I was leading my challenge and saying, join my challenge so that you see how I'm doing it. If you would like access to the recordings, I can get those for you. But I also have a free way that you can get that as well, or another upgraded free way. So I ran a challenge called the 5-Day Clear and Confident Challenge, because some women were joining this, but they weren't sure what their genius were. They didn't have clarity on who the people they wanted to serve. So I was running my 5-Day Clear and Confident Challenge at the same time to help them get clear. So I've now turned the 5-Day Clear and Confident Challenge, I've upgraded it. I've made it even more in depth, and it's now a free course in my academy, where I will give you actually a 14-day free trial into my academy so that you can get the Clear and Confident project, where it's like a full in-depth course to get really clear on your zone, right? I also led my gals through organizing their calendar, and then I just asked if they had any questions. So if you have questions, why don't you post those now, and I'm going to show you what you could get if you want to take the next step with me. So if you're still on the line, awesome. Go ahead and just type in, I'll monitor the chats if you have any questions with me. I'm going to take you to my program, and I have 2 options for you. So this would be the link if you want to check it out, .com/the-academy. And I'll copy and paste this. But don't go look at that now, because that might take you away from our Zoom call. I'll post this link in the chat box. So I have a free option for you and a paid option. So let me show you what that is. So here's my Academy page. I want to guide you to serve the world in your way, with passionately, purposefully, and profitably. And the real driving force behind that is because I had a coach in my chiropractic practice who said, this is how you build your practice. If you follow my steps, you will be successful. So I built my practice for 4 years his way. No wonder why I was miserable. I was miserable in practice because I built someone else's practice, and it accumulated those pain points, that struggle that I had. It accumulated to me feeling like a complete fraud. I was 31 years old. I was in survival mode. I was making a great living, but I was miserable. I did not feel like I was thriving. No matter how big my bank account got, I did not feel like I was thriving. I felt like I was a fraud. I felt just really struggling. So Ty, you have a question here. Once you invite your group, how do you invite people to come, since most other groups don't allow solicitation? That's a really good question. So these are some of the things that I teach. One of the things that I'm really big about is authentically attracting your tribe, right? And you can do that in a really non-salesy, non-sleazy way by helping other people. So the reason I'm here today and the reason you're here today is because I always have it on my radar to see where I can help other people. Kelly posted something and said, how do you, who has experience creating a paid membership site before you even create it, or how to launch your site, whatever she asked. So what I did is I said, Kelly, I can help you with that. I've created an entire course on it. Then I said that in the comments, and guess what? Over a dozen other people said, I want to know that too. So when you can be in Facebook groups that need what you have to offer, right? A lot of people go in Facebook groups for support, but what you want to do as a leader and as a coach and as someone who's here to help people, you want to go into Facebook groups where you can provide support and you can provide value, right? Instead of you being the one asking questions, you were the one giving solutions. And you just very authentically give your invitation. Hey, I have something of value to you. Would you be interested? A lot of Facebook groups too also let you, they have a post every single week of, here, provide your, what are you working on? What are the links to work with you? Here's the Friday post where you get to share your stuff. So those are invitations. Also, if you have personal connections with people, you can do that as well. Hey, I'm running a free challenge. I think you would really benefit from it. Ty, you and I, the communication that we've had over the last several months, look back at how I've communicated with you. Hey, I have this thing. Would you be interested? You've experienced that. Just follow my lead. Do the same thing. That's how you get people to grow in your group. And then you can also, I talked about running contests in your Facebook groups. You run contests. I tell you exactly what to do. You run a contest and you get the people who are already there to send more people your way. So that's one way. Again, let me know if you have any more questions. I'm going to dive into sharing this with you. But yeah, I felt like a fraud and I didn't know what it meant to be authentic. And I was certainly in survival mode and not thriving. And the only reason I've ever kept going and that I kept growing is because all I ever wanted in life was to feel like I was thriving. And that's why I've always worked so hard. So I just wanted to get to a point where I feel like I was thriving. And, this is a continuum, right? Authentic and thriving to not authentic and thriving. It's a continuum. And I would say on my entrepreneurial journey, I'm at different levels of that continuum just about every single day. But now it's more on this end of the continuum where it is authentic, it is thriving. And there is work to do, but this continuum also keeps going in that direction. I keep getting a deeper understanding of what that really looks like. So I want to guide you to serve the world your way, because there's something really amazing inside of you when you combine your gifts and your talents and your passions, your purpose and your knowledge and your wisdom, you are one step ahead of the people you are here to serve. And there is a need for that. There is a need for you to extract those gifts and those talents in whatever capacity you can to showcase it. My gifts and talents are coaching and leading and illuminating the potential. I get to use those gifts and talents in this via coaching through this academy and through all the behind the scenes work that I do and how I'm showing up today. I don't get to use those gifts and talents in being a chiropractor and making lots of good money as a chiropractor. My gifts and talents were not shining. And ultimately, it was crippling me too. So if you want to use and extract those gifts, you want to get clear on what your purpose is and clear on how to create a business around those purposes, this is where the academy will be good for you. I do offer a 14-day free trial into the academy. Every single month, as you are a member of the academy, right? Every single month, I'm creating a brand new course for you. So the course that I've already created, that will be the first course that's unlocked once the trial is over. So I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look of what the academy looks like. But once your first payment goes through, you get to unlock one of my courses. The first course that you get to unlock is the Profitable Challenge course, which is the course that I've shared with you today. Now, if you would like to unlock the course today, you can do that by skipping the trial and investing your first $197. So the academy is $197 a month. You do get that free 14-day trial if you don't want to unlock the course right away. But you do have an option. If you're ready to invest and you want that entire course, which, by the way, a couple months ago, I was selling this entire course for $697. And in 30 days, I show you how to make a profit on Facebook by following my very specific course. So you can make over, the first time I did my first challenge, I made over $1,000 like 2 years ago when I did my very first challenge. So would you be willing to spend $200 today or in 14 days when your trial is over to learn how to make $1,000 in 30 days on Facebook? I think that's a pretty good investment. If you watch the video on this sales page, you'll see, I give you behind the scenes look of the academy, but I'll take you personally through that right now. Again, I'm still monitoring questions if you have any, but I talk about how to personally, right, what you should do personally, professionally, and spiritually, because if you're wanting to build that authentic and thriving business, right, you've got to also tap into what's in your heart and your soul. So I combine all of those because these are the same things. These are the same lessons I had to learn in trying to become the most authentic and thriving version of myself, personally and professionally. And to be honest, you can't compartmentalize your profession with your personal life, with your spiritual life. They all make up who you are and who you're going to be. And you can't neglect one side of that. So I teach you this. I teach you how to really tap in within. I teach you professional tips and guides and really show you how in all levels of your life you can become this authentic and thriving version of yourself and, right, profit from doing this work. All right, so here's all the testimonies. Here's the testimonies that and these are just some of them. They're not even all of them. These are the testimonies that I've attracted for different little things that I've done, and you can do the same thing. You want to go and grab those testimonies, use them as social proof to get people to come and join your challenge, buy your course. You want to capture these testimonies of how good you are. And if you don't have any testimonies, a really good way of capturing them is running a challenge. So if you do not choose to unlock the course, you're still going to get you're actually going to get 4 courses that I have for you. The 14-day free trial has the social media project and the clear and confident project. So that was what I was talking about. I did a 5-day clear and confident challenge, and then I upgraded it, I added to it, I refined it, and now it's a project available to you for free in your 14-day trial. Ty, to answer your question, I've also created the free project, the social media project. This is how you attract the people. This is how you get the people into your group. So I have a free social media project that really teaches you how to tap into social media and being that authentic leader to get people to come and join your free trial. So all of these, to answer your question, are free within the Academy, within your 14-day trial. If you'd like to unlock the Profitable Challenge e-course, you can do that by skipping your 14-day trial and going right into investing at $197 a month. And again, this is not you have to lock in for 12 months. It's no risk, cancel anytime, and you get 14 days free unless you want to unlock. So if you go to this link, you should see two options, right? Both options, you do need to put your credit card in just so that this is automated, right? This is a tip for you. Once you get to this place of being able to automate your system, it saves you a lot of time and energy. So you can skip your trial and go right into the Launch Your Challenge project. So I'm going to show you what it would look like when you get into the Academy. So let me go find it. Dashboard. There we go. So you would get your login information. You come into the Academy. Here's what you get. So I gave you a tour. I gave you the 5 pillars of authentic and thriving success. So even if you don't stick around after your trial, you would have a foundation of how to get more clear, right? Improve your mindset, build a strategy that works for you for success. You would have an idea of what tools you need and how to build relations. So that's a mini course here. The signature programs that you're going to get are these 4 here. The Clear and Confident project, I literally just launched the Academy like 3 days ago. So the Clear and Confident project will be up and running tomorrow. The social media project will be done by Wednesday. A 4-part limiting belief. My virtual assistant was on vacation. She just got back. So we're literally building these out for you this week, but they're already created. They just need to be organized. So if you come in at the level of skipping the trial and coming right in, you're going to get that Launch Your Challenge project. And when you go to it, you're going to get your very own dashboard for that, where it has all 7 modules, all 6 modules there for you. Every single month, you're going to get a new project that drips for you. You're going to get a weekly business bulletin. So every single week, I give you a business tip on how to really leverage your time, simplify your social media. Like every single week, I'm giving you like how-to guides. I do a personal practice of the week, so how to make congruent business decisions, how to upgrade your energy, all the things that I've learned over the last 4 years from going from stuck in a rut to feeling authentic and thriving. I have like extracted all of that as deep as I possibly could and give you support, guidance, practical wisdom, worksheets when I can, journaling exercises. So there's so much that I put in this Academy. And then we also have weekly calls where I get on and answer any questions that you might have. So that is everything that I wanted to show you. Again, if you are interested in getting that, getting access to the Academy, you can get in at either level. And then if you don't want to ever be charged or you don't want to continue, all you have to do is email me. I put the email address to cancel your membership. I put that in the dashboard as well. So really no strings attached. I'm not here for any, like, just being totally transparent. Like I'm not here to like lock you in on anything. I really just want to provide value and hope that you get so much value working with me that you never want to leave. That's my goal. And I would want to teach you how to do the same thing with the people you're here to serve, how to provide so much value for them and create transformation after transformation for the people you're here to serve, that they never want to leave you either, and you continue to make that residual income every single month. So I hope that was helpful. Do I have any more questions? I see that a few of you are still on. Tracy, Ty, Victoria, great that you're still here. We lost a couple people, but that's okay. I'm going to send everyone who registered a ebook. The ebook really takes into consideration everything that I just showed you, and I put it in that ebook format. So, you know, if you think I talked really fast or you couldn't follow, or you're more of a kinesthetic learner and you want to read and you want to hold things, and you audio and visual isn't your best form of learning, that ebook will really help answer any of those places that I didn't fully go into depth. So Tracy, Ty, Victoria, do you guys have any more questions? I would love to support you in the Academy. If you want to have any questions, my email address, and I'll put this in the chat as well. Some of you are hopefully friends with me on Facebook. I'm Jenna Zellers, so you can support at drjennazellers.com. Tracy, glad that you are here. Thanks so much for signing on. If you have any questions, you can email me. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you can message me there as well. Since I don't see any more questions coming through, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. You have the link. It's drjennazellers.com/the-academy to get started today, either that risk-free trial, or you can unlock the Launcher Challenge project, where I literally, what I just showed you in an hour, I go in depth and I teach you every step along the way to make sure that you get that successful launch and get your next membership program or e-course, so that you can get that sold. All right, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. Keep your eyes open for that email that I'll be sending you, and feel free to reach out if you have any other questions. We'll talk soon.